It's by far the hardest thing I've ever done, to be so in love with you so long. Follow me where I go, what I do, who I know. Make it part of you to be part of me. Follow me up and down, all the way all around. Take my hand and sail, follow me. Hey there, welcome to MT Guitar. Today we're doing Follow Me by John Denver, drop D tuning. This song appeared first in 1970 on Take Me to Tomorrow, and then John re-recorded it for his Greatest Hits album in 1973. And he talked about how he really wanted to sort of update these songs because he felt like he was a better singer, probably had a better team around him in the studio, etc. So the guitar part is pretty much the same in both versions. This is going to be a great lesson for Travis picking, and we're going to do this fingerstyle. You're welcome to play with a pick, but it's pretty hard to do that unless you're doing hybrid picking. So I recommend fingerstyle on this. Stick around till the end of the video where I'm going to do a playthrough of the complete Travis picking arrangement I have with a tab playing up ahead. I think you'll enjoy that. And you really want to get Travis picking under your belt because it's such a great thing to be able to do with your thumb as a constant bass pattern, right? Quarter note bass. And the fingers are just providing these wonderful melody notes that are often syncopated from the bass, right? So, for instance, all of those notes at the last half of that bar were on the upbeat. So it teaches a lot about rhythm. It's also just a lot of fun. I always kind of feel like I'm in a relaxed mood when I'm doing some Travis picking because my thumb is just sort of knowing the deal, and the fingers are making music in a very nice way. So there'll be a tab for this in the Patreon, and it's a great way to support the channel. I'm going to be posting quite a bit more study guides, exercises, and backing tracks in addition to the mini song tabs that are already on there. So good thing to check out if you're looking for some things to help you along your guitar journey and to support a channel like mine that is fairly new and still growing. So really appreciate your support. Now, John Denver, the reason I picked this song at this time is partly twofold. One is I just like John Denver. I've done this song. I remember a 50th anniversary party I played, and they wanted me to do a bunch of 70s country, so I did this song, and it sort of it stood out as a really fun song to do. The other thing is I was thinking about John Denver because I'm leaving Colorado fairly soon. I'm going to be spending quite a bit of time in California, where I'm from, and Maryland, where my girlfriend's from, and kind of bouncing between the two for a while, and taking advantage of the fact that I'm no longer teaching in person at the community college here in Fort Collins, Colorado, where I've been living for 3 years. So I might make a separate video just about my experience teaching at a community college, and all good stuff. It just wasn't going to be a long-term thing. So I'm happy to be moving on to other things in my life. For now, like I said, I'm going to be wrapping up here in this wonderful home studio of mine in Fort Collins, and the familiar background will be changing. So there'll be a celebratory sort of goodbye live stream Tuesday, September 20th, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. So it might be a little late for some of you on the East Coast or in Europe or wherever, but it'll be archived. So I'm going to be doing it with one of my best friends, Dave, who is a musician I've known for 8 years. We met at USC in grad school, both getting our doctorates in music. So stick around for that, or tune in for that, I should say, on Tuesday, September 20th. Anyway, we're going to zoom in and learn this song. It's a wonderful finger-picking song to learn. So I hope you stick around for it. At the very end of the video, I will do a playthrough with the tab. So let's go ahead and zoom in. Okay, rule number 1 with Travis picking is thumb is on the quarter note. So quarter note is, you know, how you tap your foot, 1, 2, 3, 4, or nod your head, whatever. So put that foot or head movement into your thumb and you're good to go. So the first chord of the pre-chorus, which basically just skips the first verse and goes straight into the chorus. Really cool songwriting trick there. So we have a B minor. So we're going to do 5th, 4th, 5th, 4th. Okay. A chord, same thing. When we go to the D chord, by the way, we're on drop D. So go ahead and get your 6th string down to a D. When you go to the D, you're going to go 6, 4, 6, 4. Okay? So, it's by far the hardest thing I've ever done. I lied. The last time, 5th, 4th. That's because it's preparing for the G. So, that's going to be the general rule throughout each chord. If you feel a little lost in the rhythm, rely on your thumb to tell you where you are. There's 4 beats per bar, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 1 is usually on the root note, B in this case, or A, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. Okay, so use your thumb as your metric rhythmic guide. All right, so now I'm going to talk about where the fingers go in between the thumb or on top of the thumb, wherever it lies rhythmically, right? Here we have 5th, 4th, 3rd, bass, 2nd, and then bass. So really it's 3rd, 2nd. That's really all that's happening besides the thumb. 3rd, 2nd. Same thing on the A chord. 3rd, 2nd. The D chord's a little tricky here, so we're going to do bass, 2nd string with the thumb, hammer on, and land on the 2nd fret, 1st string as you play the 6th string. So it's so that whole thing would be bass, 4th and 2nd, 1st string open, hammer on, 3rd fret, bass, 2nd fret, bass, 2nd string, bass, 3rd string, bass, 2nd string, 4th string, 3rd string open. A little slower. Okay. G, our G with the drop D is actually 5th fret bass. We have a really nice pattern here. 6th string, 2nd, 4th, 3rd. Go down a fret to over F sharp. Same thing. E minor, so that's 2nd fret. And then we go to the 5th of E, which is B, so 2nd fret, 5th string. Okay, so that whole thing is so in love with you. So alone. You could finger both at the same time, but generally with Travis picking, I tend to move my finger for the bass so that I get a really nice, clear tone. Alone with you. So alone. Okay, now we have a nice A7 chord coming up here. So get your A7 ready. You're going to go 5th, 4th, 2nd, and this time hammer on. So that would be 2nd, bass, bass, open, hammer on while you hit the A string. 1st, 3rd, 2nd, 3rd. Whole thing. Leading into the chorus. Chorus is I should mention that if you just want to sing this song right away, you could strum this whole song. Follow me, go down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, so that would be just a quick shortcut to playing this song. But what's the fun in that? We want to pick the heck out of this thing because the Travis picking is so great. So back to the chorus here. We're gonna do bass, third, fourth and second together, first, bass, second, fourth and third together, and then for every chord in the chorus, we're just going to go up with our index, third string only, or second and third string only, whatever, in between each chord. Now, why do we do that? We do that because there's a strumming part in the recorded version that's really nice for the rhythm and for the energy. And we want to kind of emulate that. So you could skip that if you want, but I like it. Just adds a little kick of energy. I love it. So that would be D. Same exact right hand pattern with the G chord. And you're going to finger your G like this, in my opinion. Third finger here, first finger there. Same exact pattern. Bass, third, second, first, bass, second, third, up strum. Repeat. Third time. After 3 times, we go to A, hammer on right away this time. Second string to second fret. And you land on the second fret as you hit the 5th string. First, third, second, first, second, third. Back to D and G. Again. Third time is a little different. We only have time for a half of a bar of G. You go bass, third, fourth and second, up, A, up, fifth, third, fourth and second, and then up, and then back to our D. This is kind of similar to what we did already, but let's go over it again. All right, so it'd be bass, fourth and second, hammer and land, third fret, second fret, second string, third string, second string, third string. Okay, now we have the verse. So the verse is exactly the same as the chorus, but we don't do the upstrum at the end. So everything's the same. Okay, so it's long been on mine. Now A chord, same pattern. G, sorry, back to D. This time we hammer on to the second fret. B minor, A, G, A, 5th, 4th hammer, pre-chorus, same pattern. All right, now we have a walk down. It's like the walk down from the intro of the song, but it extends. So after what we've already learned, we go back to 4th fret, 5th fret, 4th, 5th. Okay, so here we go. And then the chorus again, which you've already learned. All right, I would recommend doing this slow. I kind of went through this fast because there's going to be a tab playthrough that might even be more helpful than me talking about it. But try it really slow, work with a metronome with Travis picking, and make sure that the thumb is being consistent. So here's the playthrough.